Hello. I wanted to talk about Indian head massage, oils, mediums, whatever. I'll just wash my hair, and I've also had a question asked about this subject. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to share about the potential oils that you can put in your hair. So we know that really good for the hair, we know already, is argan oil, coconut oil. We know that rosemary essential oil is really good for stimulating hair growth. We know that some of the Ayurvedic oils, like the pungent Ayurvedic oils, like sesame oils and mustard oils, mustard seed oils, some of these hot oils are really good for stimulating the scalp. And then they have, in Ayurvedic oils, they have some fabulous oils that they put into their formulations to stimulate scalp and hair growth. But I think if you were looking for something to use for your clients or for yourself, I would go down the coconut oil route. I feel it's so good for nourishing the hair, or indeed argan oil. You can also make hair masks for yourself. You have to be an aromatherapist if you're going to start putting it into it, like to make blends to put into your client's hair. Then you really do need to, if you're going to blend aromatherapy oils, then you need to be an aromatherapist to put them and make them in your client's hair. Or you can buy pre-blended oils for hair tonics. Now, Weleda have a fantastic hair tonic, and it's not an oil actually, it's more like a spray. And that's got oh gosh, I've got one right here, just one second. Right here. So this one, this is award-winning actually. It's a revitalizing hair tonic with rosemary, but it's also got horseradish. Now I've just got a shampoo with wasabi and horseradish and rosemary from Lush of all places, and that's a shampoo. But they've also got their Dream Cream spray. It's a spray rather than a cream. And I was recommended that by my hairdresser. Lush is not a place that I would usually shop. But just because I'm in love with my Weleda, I'm in love with the Brambley masks and things like that, hair masks. But she did say, like, it's fantastic. They've got fantastic products. So I thought I'd go and check it out. It was quite expensive. But there you go, we'll see. But it did have, and also because the Lush creator was in fact a trichologist, so worked with hair and specializes in hair care and hair products for stimulating hair growth. So I thought, give it a go. Anyway, this is a lovely product with horseradish, rosemary leaf and limonene, and just so like a nice carrier, bit of water and an alcohol, but not too heavy on the alcohol, as a spray. So this is an award-winning product actually. And then I think that when you're doing a head massage in itself, like you're doing an Indian head and you want to put products in, I think coconut oil, argan oil are very nourishing. I'm just thinking if I'm missing something really glaringly obvious in my mind. But I think if you can get pre-blended Ayurvedic oils, like a sort of very pungenty sesame mustard oil, then they have very specialized herbs, as I said right at the beginning. You can also use fractionated coconut oil if you don't like the smell of coconut oil. Look, I'm sure if you wanted to use it on yourself, you can put 3 to 5 drops of rosemary oil in that and use on yourself. But just go carefully with, if you're not qualified, if you're putting essential oils into your client's hair, just in case they have a reaction. Also, rosemary oil is contraindicated if anybody has high blood pressure. Here's the thing is I'm actually on high blood pressure tablets myself, and I adore rosemary. And I use, I'm on high blood pressure tablets because of my kidney transplant, because in one of the hormones that is secreted by the kidney can impact high blood pressure. So, but it's medicated, so I'm all right with. I don't sort of, swig it out the bottle, but certainly, certainly good for. I'm just thinking. Just 1 second. Again, 1 second. Because I'm thinking about this hair and scalp mask by Bramley. Sorry to move away from you there for a second. But let's have a look at the ingredients in here, because this will give us an indication as well as potential. So it's got coconut oil, carrot juice, spinach leaf, apple seed extract, which we love, biotin and nettle extract, dandelion root extract. This is a great sweet orange peel, pink grapefruit peel, rose geranium oil, cedarwood, benzoin and magnolia and clementine. Oh my God, this product is fantastic. I've got some upstairs and I adore this. So you can use this, you can buy this from my shop. It's Bramley, it's the Bramley Dandelion Enriching Hair Scalp Mask. That in itself you can massage into Indian head, but it's quite thick. It's very, very thick and it's very, very creamy, but it's absolutely brilliant. And I'm glad I read those out, because all of those will have been well researched by the gorgeous people at Bramley. And so here we are. Dandelion helps to soothe dry, flaky, sensitive scalps. The nettle improves hair texture and supplements hair growth. Carrot, rich in ACE, helps to nourish the scalp. And apple, of course, we know is high in antioxidants and vitamins. It's the secret ingredient of all our products. So yeah, that's a great recommendation as well. Some people don't want oil in their hair, and they don't want all that. In fact, some of my students in the past, certainly at Brockenhurst College, have asked me to wash my hands before I go into their hair. So yes, you can find your way with whatever your clients want. But I always like to put a little bit of oil through my hair, just a little bit of serum through my hair, just to give it a little bit of finish and shine. And oh my God, there's an oil upstairs. I'll put it in the comments, because it's upstairs on my tray and I can't remember the name of it, but it was recommended by Sid and Listen. She was talking about this hair product. I think it's quite oily actually. So I put it in the dog's fur. It's completely natural and it's extracted from it's a botanical extraction, and I can't remember. I'll put the name of it in the comments below. But it's a little bit greasy for my hair. But a tiny bit of serums. I love serums. A little bit of oil, just a tiny bit of coconut oil through your strands is always going to make your hair luscious. But this is more as a scalp treatment that I'm talking about here, rather than a serum and a hair. I'm not really talking about that. I'm really talking about stimulating the scalp and treating the scalp and improving hair growth. But also, we want to look at the qualities of a relaxing, and that's why the mask is so nice, because it's got essential oils of rose and clementine and orange, and it's just so relaxing but also very uplifting. So if there's anything else that you recommend that I've missed out, like sometimes I do these videos and later I go, oh my God, I should have said that, or I should have said this. Not often, because I think I'm pretty good and thorough. But you can use anything, you can use avocado oil, you can use jojoba oil, you can use whatever oil you like, and maybe put 1 drop of rosemary in it, something like that, or 2 drops of rosemary in it. Just because it smells so gorgeous, and just make sure that there's no irritations as well, or sensitivities or allergies. We always must check for allergies, irritations, sensitivities and all of that. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. I've got to go, because I've got to go and see my clients. I'm doing a home visit to a gorgeous couple who they're very elderly. So I go to them and I do treatments for them at their home. So I've got to go, and thank you so much for asking this question. The Reiki Rooms, thank you so much. And please do ask me questions, do send me questions, because it gives me a bit of content to talk about. Another student couldn't pronounce the facial muscles, so I'm going to do that one later this afternoon, just to go through the facial muscles. She's an absolute beginner learning facials, and she said that she just would like to hear the names spoken. So I'm going to send you lots of love. Have a gorgeous day, and I'll catch up with you really soon.